If I were your tour guide in Shanghai, this is how I would plan your trip. My family has lived in Shanghai for around 20 years, and these days with all the cousins having grown up into traveling adults, some of them are coming to visit us one by one. We came to pick up my cousin in Pudong Airport pretty late during the day, and since we're in Pudong anyways, we're starting off pretty much with one of the highlights in terms of location at Waitan or the Bund. And as a self-proclaimed food expert and Shanghai tour guide, my cousin is basically just experiencing my favorite parts of Shanghai. And the first thing I wanted her to eat was my all-time favorite Shanghai snack, jianbing. And the best jianbing in Shanghai is right in front of the Bund in this little store. And no, I'm not exaggerating. Did you see my cousin's face? This is genuinely the best jianbing in the city. And she's not here for long, only for 4 full days, so we're going to be prioritizing food as everyone visiting Shanghai should be doing. Next, we walked around Nanjing Donglu, which is the area right in front of the Bund that stretches out for kilometers and is shopping and food heaven. And arrived for dinner, which as our first meal in China, we had to go with woguo or hot pot. This is a chain restaurant and also my family's favorite hot pot place called Galaojiu. And remember guys, the mala and hot pot is not for the weak. Like my Korean cousin who loves tteokbokki and all that other spicy Korean food, she was struggling. Mala is another level of spice. And we ate so much, we really weren't planning on dessert, but this restaurant was selling these prototype things with chocolate at the entrance/exit and we had to get one. And I'm so glad we did because it was amazing, like crispy, sweet, thin, such a good snack. And after that, one of the best spots in Shanghai to see the skyline is at this hotel roof bar. This is definitely one of the highlight spots in Shanghai too. I just hate that I have to be wearing this big ass puffer jacket because it was so cold. This was January. And my dad is saying here that he's the one who discovered this place for us, so yes, props to him. And just the comfort of being able to take in the skyline and take pictures without the huge crowd. The crowd, guys, is huge nowadays. Not like it was before because there are so many tourists. Like it's to the point where there are security guards to move crowds along and even assist with crossing the road because there are just so many people. But anyways, that being said, it's still something you have to see. Like as crowded as it is, there is a reason. So we went down to the main skyline viewing area and luckily came in time for the lights because this is something important you need to know, that the lights turn off at 10 p.m. on weekdays and at 11 p.m. on weekends. I've lived in Shanghai for 18 years now, but this place is still so beautiful that every time I visit, I want to take pictures, I want to take videos. It truly is such an iconic place.
무슨 호텔이라고?
화평 피스 호텔.
화평 피스 호텔. 이게 상해의 첫 번째 호텔이라는 건가 뭐래나 그러지?
아니고 역사적으로 유명한 호텔이야.
아.
영화에도 많이 나오고. Okay, you got it?
Yeah, so the Bund is very historically significant with a whole stretch of iconic heritage buildings that reflect Shanghai's colonial and financial history. I'm definitely not an expert despite having learned it all in high school. Before calling it a night, we also stopped by Nanjing West Road to show her the Louis Vuitton ship that's built around a mall, which is also super iconic, and unexpectedly got a whole photo shoot done by these freelance photographers that are actually literally everywhere in Shanghai these days. And obviously it's too late for coffee, so we're just looking around the Nanjing Starbucks Reserve. But to be honest, even if it were during the day, in my personal opinion, Shanghai has so many amazing cafes that I wouldn't use up one of our coffee slots for Starbucks. It was really cool inside though. They have these huge machines that show you the process of coffee being made, and the interior really is impressive. It makes the area feel really huge and luxurious kind of. And they also had really cool menus that I've never seen before. Another side note, in all the years that I've lived in Shanghai, I've actually never been to the Starbucks. Like I've known of it obviously, but for some reason I just never came, so this is a bit of a tour for me too. And if we hadn't just had like 5,000 things, I would have tried some of these cakes or pizza type things, but that'll have to be next time. But speaking from the future, because I'm editing this like half a year later, I haven't been back and I don't think I'm going back. Anyways, that's it for today. Stay tuned for more of where I'm taking my cousin in Shanghai as a tour guide.